Previously on Bug Out Overland. After having spent the first day driving through the less scenic western half of the route, Triston and I arrived at the Cohutta Wilderness, where we met a new friend, got to see a gorgeous, secluded waterfall, and encountered a few bears in the wild for the first time. With Big Frog Loop taking the entirety of the day to complete, we pressed forward late into the night in order to remain on schedule. My name is Colin, you're watching Bug Out Overland, and this is the Georgia Traverse.
Alright, good morning everybody. It's officially day 3 of the Georgia Traverse. We drove late through the night last night trying to look for a campsite to try to make some leeway after taking on Big Frog Loop, which took all day yesterday. We just got done with it, so we drove to around 9 or 10 o'clock and found this nice little campsite on the side of a U.S. Forest Service road. Pretty decent little spot. We're going to go ahead and eat breakfast and hit the trails to pick up some well-needed ground, gas up, and get a couple more supplies, and we should be good. We're officially about, what would you say, halfway or so?
Halfway.
3/5 of the way. So we should definitely be able to get it done by Sunday morning. Just entered Cooper Creek Wildlife Management Area, and for the most part when you're doing the Georgia Traverse, everybody that I've asked says that you don't need any permits to be out here. However, we saw a post on Facebook a few weeks before doing this of game wardens and state police checking people's permits for being in the area. I guess maybe depending on what wildlife management area you're in, what location you're at when doing this, maybe a permit's required. So just to be on the safe side, we did go to georgiarecreation.gov or something like that. I'll probably post the links down in the comment section. We went to that website and did purchase a fishing license just to be on the safe side. You also want to make sure that you have your GMRS license if you're running a GMRS radio. We went ahead and purchased a fishing license. It wasn't cheap. It was like $27 for each of us for 5 days, just to be on the safe side. Just so that way, if we do get stopped, we've got some form of documentation that shows that, hey, we paid to be here, I guess. I don't know for sure whether or not that is required, but we just wanted to do it to be on the safe side. stuff here? What you think?
I have no idea, man.
Ugh. Well, trash is trash. Clemson colors, so it's really trashy. There you go. Interesting. And we got another. What do we got today here, boys? What we got now? Hat. CBW cabinetry. In the trash you go. So we just got onto Charlie's Creek Road, which is closer to the eastern half. It's on the eastern half of the Georgia Traverse, and it's supposed to be a little bit more of a technical part of the route. And it's 5:30 right now, and we're both exhausted and ready ready to get to camp and cook some dinner. So hopefully we won't have to do any of this stuff at night, otherwise it's going to be pretty interesting. But as you can see, it's getting pretty dark right now. So this will be fun. We ran out of trail after taking a side trail with some possible waypoints. We're in the middle of freaking butt F nowhere, and there's one little possible campsite, and somebody took it. This is what you get for trying to go camping on Labor Day weekend, or Memorial Day weekend, and trying to find a campsite on a Saturday night. This sucks. So now,
holy shit!
What was that?
He ran over like a big stump and then, yeah, just flipped and hit it.
The shit, dude, get out and look at it.
Oh my god.
Alright, well, looks like we're good.
Yeah, you hit one of those stumps right there.
I had to hit one of like.
Oh, it was that one right there.
That one?
It was that one.
Just flipped up and.
Yeah.
Daggone.
Anyways.
Near rocked you in the head. All right, so now I guess we gotta hit back on the main trail, and we're either gonna just finish this crap tonight, or maybe find us a campsite in the dark, or whichever comes first.
Or we're just gonna stay the night out of Bucky's.
No, we're not gonna do that. No, because that's like 3 hours.
Yes, sir.
Patience is a virtue.
We made it.
Patience pays off. We had to drive through a little bit of a mud hole to get to it, and it's kind of tucked away, so maybe that mud hole was a turn off for some people. Looks like some people were here earlier because you still got some eggshells.
Yeah.
It's not the most level spot, but I mean, what a dope view. This is freaking awesome, and you've got a little bit of a view of the mountains too. Not much.
Oh, you wanted me to get the part where you messed up? Oh, never mind. I'm sorry.
Yeah, buddy! And with that, we're going to peace out and see you guys in the morning when we complete this trail.
Deuces.
Alright, good morning everybody. We are coming up on day 4 of the Georgia Traverse, and we are going to get this thing knocked out today. We've only got maybe, I don't know, 40 or 50 miles left, not much. And that's just guesstimating looking at the map. We slept pretty well last night, and this is an awesome campsite. Massive 30-foot rock face and just a slightly covered view of the mountains. Very quiet and tucked away. We slept pretty well last night, aside from the fact that it rained pretty much all night and stopped just when the sun started to come out. So, but we're ready to hit the road and hit the trails and get this thing knocked out of the ballpark.
Let's finish it off.
I was waiting in the undertow, set adrift with featherweight light bows, unaware of where my heart would flow. I was waiting in the undertow, can't touch the bottom, sit into a tumble, waves that shake me out of my skin. Never been so easy, losing my direction. My bearings have me south of home, but I've been wrong before.
Alright, as we near the end of the Georgia Traverse, I can say that I've got a few tips for you if you plan on completing this route as well. To keep it short and simple, number 1, bring a chainsaw with you. We've passed hundreds of downed trees this entire route. Fortunately, we didn't run into any issues. It seems that everybody that went before us was able to cut down the trees and clear the path. So we've just gotten really lucky. I mean, we've still got a few miles left to go, so knock on wood. But yeah, number 1, bring a chainsaw with you. Number 2, this route is not difficult. It has some technical portions, and that's being generous in me saying that, but it is not a difficult route to complete. A stock vehicle with good tires and 4-wheel drive can complete it. Now, this route can be completed in 2-wheel drive, given the conditions, but just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. In order to help maintain the trails and not rut them out and things like that, just put the vehicle in 4-wheel drive when you get onto a rougher gravel road, or some spots that you have to climb over, because the last thing we need is for these trails to get torn up even more than they already are, and trails get shut down, and then, you know, it gets rerouted and whatnot. Nobody wants that. It's no fun. Number 3, unlike the Florida Adventure Trail, if you haven't seen that video, go check that video out. That route, John Burkmeyer did a really good job of mapping everything out. That means gas stations, campsites, possible campsites, hard passes, bypasses, all that good stuff. This route isn't like that. So you will have to plan a little bit more when you're planning your trip. Gas stations especially. We only passed like 4 or 5 gas stations the entire time, and
You're gonna run into some weird and funky ones.
they were a little bit weird. And that was closer to the east side. The west side didn't really have that many, especially on Big Frog Loop. So you want to make sure that you gas up beforehand and afterwards. And you might have to go out of your way a little bit to hit up a gas station. But aside from that, this trail has not been difficult. It's easy to do. Bring a chainsaw and do it in 4-wheel drive. Make sure you plan it out very well. So we've got just a little bit left of this trail to hit up. So we're going to knock it out. We're on the last leg, and we're ready to go home and have us a hot shower.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
I was waiting in the undertow, set adrift with fairway light bows, unaware of where my heart would flow. I was waiting in the undertow. And the water feels like a friend I've not seen in years, so familiar and strange at once, like a lover who lost her touch. At first I was hesitant, now it seems oh so curious. How'd I wind up so far from home, when I barely had left the shore?
We did it!
We made it, baby.
Georgia Traverse in reverse, west to east, 390 miles, taking you through some of Georgia's most beautiful scenic trails, dirt roads. And we got it done in just under 4 days. So if you're wondering the sweet spot to get this route done, 4 days is pretty much it. Triston, this is your first time doing something like this, so what do you think?
As a first time doing this ever, I think this was a pretty great experience. Met some cool people along the way, and laughed along, had a great time. Just bring someone that you're really close with, and people will make it so much better at the end of the day. So thank you, Colin. Yeah, look forward to more.
All right, if you guys enjoyed this video series, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. We're going to be posting more videos like this on our future adventures. So if you enjoy content like this, follow along with us. Yeah, that's going to conclude this video series. So like, subscribe, have fun, be safe, tread lightly, and we'll catch you guys on the next adventure.
See ya.
Peace out.
And I was waiting in the undertow, set adrift with fairway light bows, unaware of where my heart would flow. I was waiting in the undertow.
Alright, let's see who can be quiet the longest.
Meet my
we be whooping, scooting, beating, biting.